Aloha everyone! Today I'm going to talk about fine thin hair. Because fine hair is really easy to get damaged, it is important for you to trim your hair on a regular basis. Why? Because once you get split ends, it'll actually keep splitting up higher and higher, so eventually you're going to have to cut a lot more off to keep it healthy. I know it sounds backwards to have to trim your hair when you're trying to grow your hair, but I'm telling you it's going to help you in the long run because once you get split ends, it'll just keep splitting up higher and higher. All you have to do is just trim the little tips of your hair. You don't have to cut very much off. So I'm going to actually show you how I trim my hair because my hair is actually like medium to fine. You see how it's not that thick, yeah? So actually I trim it every 6 weeks and I just take the little tips of it off, okay? I'll show you how I do it. First of all, you're going to need proper scissors. Now, you want to get professional hair cutting scissors because when you're using paper scissors, it's actually going to cause more damage. Yeah, it may be sharp when you're cutting paper. However, there's really big gap in between, and so it actually bends the hair when you cut especially if you have fine hair, it's going to give you split ends. So, you don't want to do that. If you cut with non-hair cutting scissors, you will get split ends. So I recommend to get professional hair cutting scissors like this. And here's another secret of mine. I actually created this CreaClip prep spray. It helps you seal the hair when you cut dry. So it actually closes the cuticle, protects the hair when you cut. So I recommend this for sure for fine thin hair because that's going to give you that extra protection. And you could also use it as a leave-in conditioner. This is very light, so it will not weigh your hair down. So it's my little secret for thin hair. I spray it in my hair after I get from the beach, and it just gives that little bit of a hold and it conditions my hair at the same time. And I also use it for before I cut my hair because it closes the cuticle so that you're not going to get split ends when you cut your hair too while you're cutting dry. So I'm going to show you how I cut my hair. So let me see if I can do this while sitting down. First, you're going to flip your head over. Okay, you can see here. I'm going to comb my hair. Brush all the hair forward. So my hair is about medium fine. And I just trim it like every 6 weeks just to get the tips off. Okay, so I'm going to recommend some haircuts for fine hair. If you really like long hair, then I would just do long layers, long face framing layers. That way it gives you a little bit of body, but you're not cutting too much of your hair. Okay, so this is I'm going to trim about that much off and just trim the tips of it. Okay, just kind of even it out a little bit. You just have to do the tips every 6 weeks, and that will just get rid of split ends. And so that way it prevents it from splitting up higher and higher. Okay, so this is how I do my layers every 6 weeks. Okay, you can see it's really simple. Just take about not even half an inch, a little less than that, like a quarter of an inch off, just the tips, and that just gives me this face framing layers so that when I out at the beach and I just let it dry, it actually gives me a lot of body. So this is if you like long hair, this is great for thin hair. I have medium thin hair, so that works great. Now, my top 3 haircuts for fine hair are the A-line haircut, the A-line bob. It's so stylish and it makes your hair look full. I also love the blunt bob. So you can do a long bob or even to your chin is really beautiful too. It's that straight blunt cut. I also recommend for you to, if you want it to look even fuller, another secret is that you use the trimmers to cut. You just cut along the guide, and that's gonna create a really blunt look. So, the A-line bob or the straight across bob is really nice when you have fine hair. Now, if you have really fine hair and you can't do the layer cut, you can't do the bob cut, I'd go short. Because sometimes when your hair is super long, it makes it look even thinner, right? So go do that pixie haircut now where it's short. You can even shave the sides and back and then have it really messy on top, or you can just have wispy sides and backs too, but short on top, like a pixie messy top. And I'm going to post some videos below for those haircuts if you like to try that at home with the CreaClip.